smaller, a little more upright, and a little closer to the edge. About half, yeah, there you are. Hit it hard. Okay, there's one. Letting off steam. Let's get you another one right on there. That's it.
I'm supposed to call the whistle knife makers. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to take that class.
All right, this one again. Let me dull it. I want to take it right on that little ridge there. A little smaller bite. There you go.
Oh, there's my whistle knife man from yesterday.
A little more of an angle. Oops, a little too big a bite. A little less. There you are. Yeah, that'll do, except lean your tool way back. There you go. Okay. Well, that one took this one. All right. Now we're gonna have to rejuvenate. And the way we do that, when we have the punch.
Hey.
Hey.
Oops. You come to change seats, man. Give me better luck this time.
Now this is just quartz, correct?
No, this is flint from
Flint. I'm sorry.
yeah, this is flint from Cody. Now what we've got this crack. So what we're going to do is
now this has not been heat treated or anything.
No, this is raw. If you heat treat a micro drill, you ruin it. So we're just going to get rid of these fractures. And what they're doing is they're using this flint that they can't use for anything else because you can't get a biface out of it. But you can use this flint to make these. All right, now we're going to drive it down this ridge.
So actually what you're going to drive is right down this
that ridge. Yeah.
This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to do that is we're going to set it up there on the very edge.
And lean it more that way. Back like that. There you go. And a little closer to the edge. You want to be right on the edge of that ground. There you go. Get it hard. Okay, there you go. All right, now you want to work everything except this one side, the ventral side. So you don't want to take any flakes on this side. Everything goes down that way. That'll give it that three-sided texture.
And do it with
Copper pressure flaker, yeah. There's a couple more pads out here too. Okay. Beautiful. That one's too small. That one ought to do. You got a pocket knife on you?
Yeah.
Pocket knife. Okay. You take these, just slide them under, and pop them right off. All right. Then
you ought to leave it just how it is.
Let's see on that one. Let's get it about here. I want you to take this and cut this cane right about there. Just keep going around. All right, and then cut a little like that down to that cut. Little V, and once you get, and you have to get it down in that hole and then snap it.
Yeah, as little pressure flaking as possible. Just straighten the edge out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it simple?
yeah. And that's small also.
You got a chair?
Yep. Many of these are only a millimeter wide.
Well, you might want one. Well, we're going to migrate over.
These are about 3 millimeters here.
Right on the other side of the.
But I've seen them archaeologically. They would drill a 1 millimeter hole. In fact, I've drilled 1 millimeter holes before.
Now you think they're also using these for the long tubular beads?
If you go the opposite direction, you don't want to go into that little thing right there. And just get them like that and then sand them down and you're fine. That won't hurt your hand that way. And this one you will never get down that low with your hands. So once you get that off, then just take a grinding stone, and polish it a little bit, and you're set.
Where'd you get those?
This is just an old grinding stone off a electric grinder. Like that. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. So you see how smooth you can get it. You don't have to worry about hurting your hand, and it'll last. Now, when you go to resharpen it, just keep it in the handle.
I'm not. Oh no. There's just no focus. It's just like simple ones, like rabbit brush. Yellow. When you're tempted to run out to grab your
Mine is still smoking. It'll keep smoking. For probably that size with this wind, 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's really what it is. You're establishing a fulcrum
That's why it's so damn dangerous. You're bopping your body.
You can control the relationship between them completely. You say how long? Kind of like in a furniture that has levels of 6 to
No, but you saw, you know, a pile that big. They go quick. But they're so darn tough. This is your wood. It's real wet. Dry grass, in this case, it's processed.
So this will work for you. Yeah, I'm going to walk this.
Nice. And be real careful if you're, I would recommend you back up from the pit by about 4 feet, or you will feel hot pieces of stuff in your hairline.
Also, in terms of the pizza too, I mean, hands, one of the highest calorie food items on the dragonfly. It's sort of it's a stage of the bug that's before adults. So when they're sort of like, when they're kids, they don't have their wings yet. They don't have those tails, and so it looks more. You know what a cockroach looks like? Oh, it's almost like a beetle. It's like a small beetle. They're about maybe 1.5 inches long, but there's just a lot of food calories.
Your birthday is April 7th. I'll give you a piece of gum if I have one. Madeline, what? Getting ready to go to the shop? No, I'm getting ready to find stuff. Well, that's under the bar. Oh, like we can catch some grasshoppers and make a net. Oh, why a bug?
Here, just to
He's searching for scraps.
get rid of that crap or see what it's all about, because it looks like a whole bunch of little water cracks in there. I'm going to go real steep.
Yeah, instead of hump like that, it's going in, because the flake will go in the top. When you got it, this is a really weird system, because it won't even follow a flat set. It has to be. Now we're going to come back, build you up again.
Let me give us an idea.
Bring this edge back. We need to get this on.
Everything's green.
Yeah. Actually, now you can see some kind of pinky purple in there.
So those flakes can only be about 1/8 of an inch long. So from here,
I think it's called, is this Pink Lady, Richie?
there
Yeah.
on, and one about 1/8 inch. When you
Well,
get back here, you
now that I've done that, I just can't resist this right here. I'm hoping that light. I wish that wasn't there.
Now you can press in there, but don't press any in that. Every place below the center
You should know by now. I'm saving the shark.
Jeremy
needs a toothbrush.
Well,
I'm actually going to try to hit it right
the problem is most people think it's this way.
Listen to your father, Richie.
No, I'm trying to get him.
Did you know, Mom?
So if you've got a flake scar there,
That's the story I tell about my kid that time. He showed up at the job site yelling, Dad, a bunch of us up working on a roof. Everybody looked over and he my kid, blah, blah, blah. What's your kid, Jones? I look over there, hey, what's your mother's name?
you're driving good flakes, but especially for the first time.
Anybody ever calls me an SOB, I always go, you know, Mom? So my hope here is going to try to, you know, it's probably going to break out here, but my hope is it basically halves the rock, clear down to here.
Then these we can take off. Just straighten them out.
But you needed some pressure. Some serious pressure. Push it with one foot on you.
If you want to.
Yeah, well, actually make a little bit of a difference. Should make a little bit of a difference. True.
I got my hand there, just push your sit on
These
flag.
wiffle balls I'm wearing.
Let's try one.
There it is.
Nice.
Good shot. Wow.
Beautiful.
Pink Lady!
Wow, easy. A little pressure on there.
Yeah, that's a nice
Exactly what I wanted. Now I want to get out of the green here. Let's walk this out to the sun, or I'm gonna anyway.
Ward, right? Whoa. Mug plant, because ward is just either plant or good for, depending on which dictionary you look in. Okay. So mugwort, plant that's good for your mug, was used as a bittering agent for beer, and has the interesting property of amplifying green content, as well as being mildly inebriating in its own right.
Dude, this book sounds amazing.
It's phenomenal. It's super, super cool.
And
I made 5 scalpels for Dad's operation. I chose one, used it for his dad's operation, and healed them just really fast. But you can't find this stuff everywhere. But it is really sharp. Another thing, but not so much that when you miss archaeological sites and stuff, I find a lot of scrapers. And scrapers normally would have an edge just like this here. This is almost 90 degrees, or just slightly under that. They don't have a really flat edge for scraping. Where this here, if I had wood or leather or something like that, I could really scrape it. It's very stable and it keeps a real nice edge because of the angle. And when you find thumb scrapers, they'll have a face look like this here, but they're quite a bit smaller. And they can use these for thumb scraping. In this case here, this little core here, if I took my time and prep my platforms and followed my little ridges, less than 90 degrees, I could see them making these little blades. And if I was permanently going to stay here for, let's say, 2 weeks, every time I need the blade, I